stream. Welcome to the stream, everyone. How is everyone doing? We are halfway through the week. Zale. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Zale. Didn't you sub like literally yesterday for 22 months? Now you're at 23. You're from the future? Zale, teach me the ways. How are you from the future? Please enlighten us all, because I need to know how to do that. Pretty please. Pretty please. All right, we're going to adjust some lighting here. We're going to leave the overhead light on because I think I've been getting a headache due to lighting situations. Let's take a look at our face. Nah. It's just better like this. Maybe I'll wear some shades sometime. All right. I can't not do it this way. The guest came and everything screwed up. Nope. Nope. What's wrong with the backlight? It's broken. There, that'll work. Blue-ish. All right. Orange, pink, purple, blue, orange. Let's play some Magic. We've got one today. It comes from us from those people across the giant Pacific. The giant Pacific. Apparently MTG bot is already screwed up, so get out of here, MTG bot. Where's my MTG bot? Boom, get out of here. All right, we're playing some red-green aggro. The Aussies? No. No, this is from Japan, right? Crap, is it? I thought it was from Japan. I don't know now. We're not going to worry about that. It is Smash time. Going to be playing some smashing things. It's actually got a few cards that I do enjoy here. The list does come from the top 8 posting over there in the God of Pioneer Trial. That was posted on the Pioneer subreddit and also through some of you fine folks as well. If you see a cool, awesome thing like this to potentially stream, although we do donation list and we're going to be working on getting that all set up, you can always suggest it and may not even have to donate for something. All being said, here we go. 22 lands, a couple experiment ones, and Pelt Collectors. Those are the things that are going to grow, grow, grow. We have Burning Tree Emissaries, which is the card that I like. I actually have this in foil, and it looks nice. We have Voltaic Brawler. So this one gives us energy, and whenever it attacks, you may pay some energy, and you get +1/+1 and trample. So it's a good way to get through. 4/3, typically for at least 2 turns. We also have Zerta Goblin. This guy looks a bit crazy. I don't think Rabble Master would chill with this one. This one's a little bit loco. But we have this one. It gets Riot or Haste, which is the +1 counter for the kind of the Riot portion, or Riot allows you to choose Haste, and it's still a 2/2. That can come in handy, just getting an extra 2 points of damage in if we're wanting to be low and fast for any particular reasons. Bone Crusher Giants chill in here in this list. It's an all-star. I'm considering this one an excellent card. Removal and a way to put a threat on the battlefield. Difficult to remove as well. We have Domri, the package of Domri. So there's 2 Domris here. One's going to help you get creatures out, going to buff them, and get you around counter spells. It's also pseudo removal. And then you have the other one that's going to let you dig a little bit further, again with the fighting stuff. And if we randomly were to get to the top end emblem, then it just gets crazy. Gruul Spellbreaker is kind of interesting because it has hexproof on our turn, so it's not easy to remove for things like Fatal Push. They've got to do it on their turn. And it again has this Riot mechanic allowing the haste selection or counter. The fact that this one has trample is kind of cool because it can become a 4/4. Now, if you've played in the Return to Ravnica kind of block area into Gate Crash, you'll be familiar with our next card here. ghor-clan Rampager, and boy is this one a good one. So this was actually the Gruul mechanic with Blood Rush, giving it basically a giant growth plus trample for 2, which is pretty sweet inside a creature. Hey, but if we're needing a creature, we can put them down for 4, and a 4/4 for 4 is not too bad, a little bit of trample as well. Top ending here, and hopefully only being cast for, say, 3 or less, is Embercleave, the legendary artifact enchantment equipment. Sorry. Flash costs 1 less for each attacking creature, and when it enters, you can immediately attach it, which is kind of cool. A bit like a sword, if you will. You're probably putting this in for 3 with the added bonus of just slapping it on a creature. That creature gets +1/+1. That's all right. Oh, double strike and trample. Sideboard has a plethora of things, braids. We have this Embereth Shield Breaker, which is like another way to remove artifacts, but also give us a creature. Kind of interesting. We have the split of a braid in this, but it's probably for sorcery versus non-sorcery. This can help us kill something a little larger. Lava Coil for the big threats. Return to nature because we want to destroy artifacts, enchantments, and or exile some graveyards, which is pretty cool. Shaper Sanctuary in case we're against so much removal. Blossoming Defense, which I believe is kind of the replacement for Veil of Summer, and I think it's actually just a fine protection spell, pump, mixture there. Cindervines for those people that don't want to play with creatures, and Grafdigger's Cage for those that are trying to be naughty and cheat things out. Right takes place before entering the battlefield, so it grows, pelt, and experiment 1. Nice. Good to know that interaction. ghor-clan. This deck looks amazing. You can always find the deck here, and I believe I have all this set up. Gruul Aggro and Stream Decker for those that are on MTGO. But if you'd like to, you can definitely support the stream by going through TCG Player and picking up these cards whenever that fancies you. This deck looks like it feels so good. I think it's pretty well optimized. We'll have to see. Obviously, we're essentially looking for a hand with probably a 1-drop, a 2-drop, maybe a removal, or some sort of 3-drop and Embercleave. If we can do a 1, a 2, a 3, that's 3 cards, 2 lands, Embercleave, unknown card. If we can have hands like that, I think we're going to be doing some really special things. Taking you back to Zoo. It is a bit like a Zoo list. And I do know Zoo is very popular. We could probably call this Gruul Zoo Aggro in Pioneer. Triple color in Pioneer is a little bit tough for an aggro list, so this is probably close to your Zoo-like list. It's goblins-like, but it's not goblins. You've got some of these kind of interesting little creatures that we're going to turn sideways. And the 1-drop into Burning Tree into Tata. I don't know about this Tata. I mean, I understand it's a reasonable card. But Rabblemaster just... I don't have 9 of Rabblemaster. Rabblemaster just looks a little more with it. This guy's, like... Rabblemaster at least wore a helmet to battle. He's got some general armor. He's got a club, too. He's got a club. This guy's got that club, but he's decided to match his club. And, I mean, he's got a knife that's just not in a sheath. That could get dangerous. He's got this kind of like horn thing that's armor, but probably he's just like bashing into someone. This one's a Rabblemaster. He's a goblin warrior. He has some integrity. This is a berserker. He's a nutso. Let's play some Magic. Let's play some Magic. All right. Whoa, there is a lot in here now. What is all this? Mox Preliminary Pioneer 1123. 2 days from now? Can't play. Challenge? Maybe. PTQ Finals? 4 days. I'm not in the finals. Bummer. PTQ Finals? 5 days? Oh, this is the PTQ like week coming up. Ah, yes. I see. Lots of things to come. Pioneer League, let's go, though. That's why we're here to play Magic. Oh. You know what happens when Magic Online updates? It does this. It's over here. Let's bring it back into view here. Ran a 1 on BTE and a Rampager. Any consideration of the Gruul command, Atarka? I mean, there's probably a reason to do that instead of maybe one of the ghor-clans. But I think the ghor-clans give you just an extra creature at the top end that you might actually need. But this is basically treating a bit like an Atarka. The Atarka can have our creatures chump blocked. Ghor-clan at least gets them through. So we're gonna play it like it is. Nice. Come over here. One more. There we go. Okay. Huh. We have a 3-drop, a 3-drop, a 3-drop. 1 land. We have 22 lands in the deck. This shouldn't be happening. Chipotle burgers today. They taste pretty dang good. There's a little bit of life gain from time to time in Pioneer. I don't think I can keep a 1-lander without a 1-drop. Not in an aggro list. Let's mulligan this. This is a heck of a lot better. Alright. We have 2 3-drops. Obviously, I've got to keep these. We do need a green. Maybe this isn't better, actually. On second thought, maybe this isn't better. If I don't hit that green here, it's going to get awkward. I could get rid of one of the Gruul Spellbreakers. It's like okay. I think I'm going to keep with the hope that we're going to find the green mana here. Might be our downfall here. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We're going to just rip it off the top here. We got it. We got it. We're going to get it. We're going to get there. Opponent has no idea. There it is. Alright, it was a turn late. That's alright, though. Turn late, that's fine. We were close. No effects from my opponent. Jund colors. Plays a Dreadbore. Huh. Interesting. Well... do I just make this a 4-4, or do I keep him as a 3-3 and get in? I could also just play Bone Crusher. I kind of like the idea of using Bone Crusher to the face before deploying. Hasty Threat. Alright, let's do a Hasty Threat. Get in for our 3 damage. 3 damage seems reasonable. Vraska removes Gruul. I don't really want this sticking around. Probably just need to stomp it and pass the turn. Second Embercleave's not where we want to be. We need creatures. Looks like my opponent has a lot of removal. Chandra. Optics. K-Command. Exiled. So, Giant gonna die here. What's my favorite Stomping Ground art? It's this one, probably. Although I haven't really looked at the Stomping Grounds. Do I just play this to then have it die here? I mean, I guess this isn't doing much either. I feel like we're way too far behind here. Let's do this with the idea that if I do get to attack in, and for whatever reason they don't down tick here, we're in good shape. I don't know, I'd have to look at the other Stomping Grounds. Uh-oh, they're going up here. That's not a good sign. Chandra Acolyte. Okay. And just flashes back Dreadbore here. The newer ones are pretty cool. I don't know which ones those are. This seems fine. I have no creatures. Thoughtseize is an Embercleave away. They are at 13. Just pelt and pass? Feels awkward to just play a creature and not get much value here. Fabled Passage. My opponent's putting the beats on with the flames. Chandra here. Tireless Tracker's a pretty good one. They must have 5 drops to have played this first. Cracks Fabled. This is a 7/7, by the way. This isn't good for us. And this will be a 3 or 4/3. Now it's at 8. I don't think I'm getting very far. I don't know. I think it is next game. We'll just see what happens here. This will be a 2/2 at least when it dies. Or not. Alright, let's go ahead and concede this one. This one's not happening. Not happening. We need to be a lot faster than we just were. Alright, so they have a lot of removal. Shaper's Sanctuary seems good, as does Blossoming Defense. Lava Coil feels potentially alright. They've got 1 or 2 bigger things. They do have stuff for Cinder Vines, but I don't think I have any artifacts or enchantments to worry about. I'm liking these 5. I'm wondering what I'm supposed to take out here in this matchup. Probably this Domri, because it's just like, it is adding mana and giving a little boost, but it's fighting. And I don't think I need to be fighting. I need to be probably attacking. We're not worried about counter spells. This Domri's probably fine. I could probably go down, what, an Embercleave? Embercleave feels like kind of a way to win. I wonder if Pelt Collector doesn't make as much sense. Or maybe just cut a couple ghor-clans here. And that would be 5. And then I have Blossoming, Shapers, and Lava Coil. Like, maybe the Lava Coil doesn't make sense and just, like, have the extra Embercleave here. Lava Coil is going to remove something as his Bone Crusher Giant. I'm kind of liking this. Maybe Lava Coil out for an Embercleave, but we did see Tireless Tracker. I'm sure they have something like a Scavenging Ooze. I'm sure they have another larger creature. And it's going to be really awkward if Embercleave just gets taken out by something, by a creature just getting killed and not being able to get through with Lava Coil, removing stuff. We got a slow draw on the draw. Perhaps we did. Perhaps this is our game. We are on the play. Playing first. This is a heck of a lot better. Pelt into Brawler into Bone Crusher. I don't think I can go down here. I think this is pretty good. Okay, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. We can go ahead and probably shock in here as well. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We'll see how much removal they have. Tapped in. All right. I mean, there's no holding back here. There's no holding back. One for fun, and we just keep playing threats and threatening damage. Yeah, I think I just even slam out a Bone Crusher here this coming turn. My basic land art choice. I found these forests. They're pretty decent. These are my mountains. I love these mountains. Mizium. All right. Pelt Collector is gone. I really don't see a reason not to just slam these two. And then swing in with this for 4 here. It's 4 damage. It's pretty good. And then next turn I have 10 damage. That's pretty good. And then I have 2 to base. That's pretty good. And this is 2 to remove. That's pretty good. Now we smash for 4. That's pretty nice. Let's smash. In we go. I would like to use this. Yes. What else do you got, opponent? You got to remove something here. Right? He let this become a 4/3. Alright. 4, 5, 6. They don't have a Wrath effect, right? We can just... We're just going all in here. No Wrath, right? I don't have to worry about that. Yes, they have Wrath, so just like wait here. Alright, we'll hold here. We'll hold here. Languish would be rude. Anger the Gods would be rude. We'll see if they have any of that. We're threatening here. Oh, guys, I can't get around for enough damage. Awkward. Blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 short. We'll see how he blocks. And hope there's no fatal push. Boom. Die. Okay. All right. Better starting hand there. All right. We know we need to have a relatively fast hand. Greedy block. It was a greedy block. All right. Do I change anything? I like that I brought in the lava coil now. Combat tricks are interesting, a little bit scary. Not Gruul, then die. Heyo, Kings, how you doing? This destroys an enchantment. We saw an enchantment. Do I want anything else while I'm on the draw? This is kind of an interesting card because it's 2, it does damage. Embercleave sticks around. Embercleave can be removed. Should I just be like 2 ghor-clans here? Like, and then if I'm not like blood rushing, then I get to play them out. Let's try it. Let's try it. Gruul Aggro. Gruul Aggro. Gruul Aggro. Okay. We gotta have a fast starting hand, clearly. Why does this deck play 0 questing beasts? Ask the person at top 32. Top 16. Top 8. Ask them. Just send them a letter in the mail, and they'll let you know. Experiment 1 into Tata. Potentially into Domri. Into Smash Mash. I think this is reasonable. We'll keep. We're on the draw. We'll be behind our opponent. Hopefully not too far behind. This will help us either remove a problem card, potentially, or find us more things. Yeah, Domri can be card advantage, and then they have to throw an Assassin's Trophy at Domri instead of, like, Tata here. Yeah, I have a few extra. I have a few extra non-creatures this time around, but we'll see if that plays in here. Oh yeah, it's the aggro plan. Wonder where my opponent went. We were having such a nice, quick battle. And now they're gone. They've disappeared. Poof. It's a fine one to pick up here. Experiment 1, pass turn. A Blooming Marsh and a follow-up. Sylvan Advocate. It's a good blocker here. Alright, so am I just growing stuff? Just make this a 3/3 and then bring this in, and then they're both 3/3s? Could Rampage as well, go through them. See if they block, and if they do, just Rampage them. We could. We should. Alright. +1/+1 counter. Gets a counter. Pass the turn. I have no action, so I'll F6 this turn. These Rampagers looking a little bit better than Embercleave right now. I'm glad I've got these over other things here. Alright, so do they have a removal spell here? Lava Coil's a nice pickup here. Lava Coil's probably saved for something else. I'm thinking they have removal. I almost just like slamming Bone Crusher down and then swinging. Just attack with the Goblin here. I like playing Bone Crusher and just swinging with both. And Trophy's probably fine. This turn I can just swing in with 2 3/3s, and if they Trophy me, that's like an okay thing. Let's play this. And if they give me the next land here, I can actually just slam a ghor-clan and do kind of the combat trick stuff. We'll do this to make this a 3/3. If they want to remove this, they've got to remove it now. They do. That's fine. Go get more red here. This is completely fine here. This needs what, 6 lands? They're at 4. We can double ghor-clan too now. Wow, we can do a lot here. I mean, do I just Domri? Do I just play this? Do I swing in? What do I do? I feel like they've got another removal here. Let's go ahead and test it, I suppose. This can be booted up here. I wonder if they boot that up to remove something here. Attempt to coil. We could have attempted to coil. I'm in combat now. It does give us trample. I kind of like, even if we do swap with that, I kind of like this still. Because they'll use all their mana and block here. They're going to probably block Bone Crusher, and I'm just going to smash through for more damage and get a Domri into play. That way I get through as much damage as possible. It removes the land here as well. And then we just smash a Domri down. I could even fight this now. Let's do that and just remove that as well. That way they don't get any crazy stuff going on here that they get to attack Domri with or whatever. Alright, Tireless Tracker here. I can Lava Coil this out of the way, and I think we've got it from here. Victories. Victories. Oh, darn. Oh, darn. Shall we? Swing. Boom. Take it. Turn 5. Woo, baby. Smash. Much smash. All right. Oh, 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 oh. I like this guy a lot more than Embercleave in a Jundi-ish matchup. That was nice. Not Gruul, then die. That played nicely. That played nicely. All right. Heavy removal, yeah. Give me 1 sec. I need to run to the restroom. We need to reset that. I need to run to the restroom really quick. So check out the list. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes, 1 or 2. I ate dinner late, so it messed me up in timing. I just gotta use the restroom real fast. Be right back. Get some water. A poll is open? Oh gosh. Who started a poll? One for yes, 2 for no. You guys are disgusting. They're nice and wet. What does that mean? Oh, kings. I can't mod someone that uses foul language. In fact, ban Hammer. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, no kings. How's it going? There isn't a league better than the Is It. Yeah, there is no faith. Gosh, I washed my hands way too much throughout the entire day. Oh gosh, is this gonna do this every league? Stay over here. All right. Well, that's a hot one. Can we play Hearthstone? Let's mulligan this. Okay, I can ship a land back. I could ship a land back here, and then I have a 1/2/3 drop. Or sorry, 2/3/4 drop, and I'm on the draw again. Twitch took away your comment, yeah. I think we can keep this. We'll see what our opponent's doing. We've had a few unlucky starting hands. Let's see. Uh-oh. Field of the Ruined. Temple of Enlightenment. Alright, we have a Bant version of this. This is going to be a rough one. Alright. Well, we have a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop, a 5... 4-drop. This deck disgusts you, Mastermind? Which deck? Ours? Theirs? Oh gosh, it's Field of the Dead. Oh gosh, Hour of Promise incoming. Land Hour of the Promise. Gonna be a mess. Alright, what does the most damage here? It's probably gonna be Voltaic Brawler. Pass the turn. Well, if you're going to buy it, go get it then. Go get it. Elvish Rejuvenator. We're 1 away from getting our face smashed in. I guess I have to make... Well, I could just race in with this too. Oh, you already have it? You already have it, man? Okay, okay. I understand. Okay. Well... Let's go ahead and Gruul here and just get in for tons of damage. And hope they don't have any more spells. Hit for 7. If we hit a red land, we could potentially kill them next turn. Alright, they take 4. You're not a green player, but I love this deck. Nice. It's a good thing, Zale. It's a good thing. Otherwise, I'd use my own affiliate link. I don't use my own affiliate link for anything. What is this? They didn't do anything. Smash. Smash. Yes. Take 7. I mean, do they have a removal spell here? For... I mean, we just play creatures down, right? I don't think they have a board wipe, right? I gotta do into the Voltaic Brawler because then I can use an energy on both. And then if I draw a red land, then we have trample, trample, and I can give this trample and this trample. And I don't think it'll matter how many they have. Whoa, what is this? That's double white. Not cool. Blue's fine. What, Sphinx for 3? Alright, you're at 13, opponent. Good job. They run settle? Too bad. I'm gonna get settled then. It's the luxury that we will play in. This has... Spellbreaker has trample, yes, but then this will have trample and this will have trample because of energy. We want everything to have trample because I was expecting a lot of zumbles. A lot of zumbles. What is this? Oh my gosh, they're playing Supreme shenanigans. Holy Toledo. Well, and now they get a zomble. Can we get some rips in the chat? I think we just lost this game. Rip it up. Rip it up. Rip it up, please. Alright, we're going to play a ghor-clan and pass the turn. 4, 8. Somehow I have to get 5 more damage through. This is going to be ridiculously difficult. They're going to have so many zombies. Oh, no. Not good. Should I concede? Going to lose. Lifelink flying indestructible haste. Conceding. I can't beat that. They've been playing this for a while now. It's kind of annoying. Well, I need to be faster. This one seems like Ember Cleave is fine. Kind of want Eidolon. Bleh. I need an Alpine Moon or something. I really don't have anything for this. I mean, like, I can make them take 1 or 2 damage every time they pseudo ramp, but I mean, they're not doing too much of that ramping. I probably just have to be faster. Blossoming seems okay. What are they gonna bring in here? I mean, they're gonna just try to verdict me again. That was so mean. I didn't expect a verdict. I was thinking a settle, so we could have, like, kind of gone halfway in with our creatures. Cindervine seems good on the play. I mean, they don't have that many non-creature spells, ironically. It's going to maybe do 2 or 3 damage. I almost rather just pump in with a creature. I really don't feel good about our sideboard against this kind of field deck. Yeah, they don't have... I mean, they have, like, growth spirals and stuff, but they also have a Sphinx, and so it just offsets 1 life there. They're gaining, like, 3, 4, 5 life, usually. Hour of Promise and Growth Spiral tend to be it. Otherwise, they play that, like, little sloth-looking thing and the Rejuvenating Elf. Yeah, I could see, like, Blossoming Defenses being, like, extra damage. I'm almost tempted to just resubmit here. Yeah, the list didn't have Heroic Intervention, so I'm guessing they figured out a way to get around what we have here. I'm going to take 2 Domries out here and bring in Blossoming Defenses. The opponent is ramping. They're not trying to counter our stuff. So anti-counter Domri doesn't make sense to me. Playing first is also good, and this hand looks fine. We'll go ahead and keep this. All right. An extra force off the top will be pretty good here. This is a relatively fast hand. Crumble to Dust is the best. Blood Sun's pretty decent, but no one wants to talk about Blood Sun because we're a Blood Moon channel. Can't talk about Blood Sun. It's a Blood Moon channel. It's like the opposite. But that card's pretty decent. In this deck, you'd probably want Alpine Moon because your curve is super low. All right, so here into what? Zertata? Yes, Zertata here. And we'll give it haste here for 4. And then we can do Forest into Voltaic, and we'll be underneath the Supreme Verdict here. Fast we go. Experiment Voltaic, and then we have Zertata. Zertata. They might have a blocker here, we'll see. Blossoming Sands gains a life. Okay. Oh, I did this backwards. All right, we're gonna miss out on 1 extra point of damage. We'll see if it matters. Yeah. Yeah. Punt initiated. Fabled passage. We'll see if it matters. We'll see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 32. Hike! Math is good. Can't cast that. Garbage card. Haste. Look, we were going to just pump this one up anyway. In we go. Let's see what my opponent's got. This is lethal. Stop it. Yeah, that's right. You stop it. Stop. 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 It's already strong. Bouncy, bouncy. Just kidding. Undo. Growth spiral. Gain a life. Oh yeah, we've initiated the punt counter. I barely punt, guys. Lumbering Falls tapped. Dead? Good game. I appreciate that. Alright. Go fast again? Super fast? Kind of want 1 Ember Cleave out and 1 more Blossoming Defense in. Just lower the curve a little bit even further. Smash, smash. Those jukes. Who needed that 1 damage? That punt? That punt, guys? That was a flex. Alright, so what do we think about this one? This is kind of an interesting hand. I get to draw a card, obviously. Then we have Burning into smash them once. Or stomp them. And follow it up with Gruul Spellbreaker. This is kind of interesting. It's like a turn slower, but it's like dump to the board. My opponent's mulled to 6. We're going to keep. When was the 4/3? Oh, it's Innistrad. You mean the 4 mana Bolt +1? Looks fun unless they have Grazer. They won't have that Grazer. Look at that. No Grazer. Garbage card. Temple of Enlightenment. Slow. Slow. Oh no, 1 card on top. We're gonna die. We're gonna die so fast. Look at that. We can do that too. But we did it willingly. You had no choice. Alright. Let's see if it pays off. Burning. Burning. We'll do Brawler at this point. Go ahead, opponent. We are presenting damage. I have 4 damage in hand, so if I get a land here, I haste this up. We hit for 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 10, 11. We hit for 11. Teferi. Bounce this? Does so. Interesting. Two, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. White, white. They need a blue land here. Probability is high on a blue land. I can ignore Teferi. You want me to kill Teferi? Do we really think this matters? I don't know if Teferi really matters. I mean, that's 2 damage. I don't think I want to. Teferi can chill. I think that is a mistake. We are like a burn player. I'm forcing them to shock in their breeding pool they have in hand. It could, but I could also Bone Crusher them. Bone Crusher this. Alright, no sweeper. Looks fine. We're in an okay spot here. Wonder if they have Settle here. We have hexproof? Oh, I have hexproof too. In we go. This card's broken. Wow. Broken cards are broken. In we go here. I'll just maybe pelt. Go for it. Settle me. My opponent is just on the same level as me right now. Alright, they're at 6. Is this just like a get Domri down? Because I'm presenting lethal here. They have removal. They pop this up to 2. They can remove 2 of these. This exists. Pelt Stomp might not be a bad idea. Pelt Collector spreads out some of the love as well here. Let's play Pelt and then a Stomp. I like this line. I want to Stomp them, but I understand that if they were to get a Supreme Verdict or something, then getting rid of Teferi would be nice. But this would put them to 4 and then 2. I'm gonna go with them. I'm doing them. We're doing them. This is a trap. This scrub over here is a trap. I fear no Supreme Verdict. I'm gonna fear a Supreme Verdict. Yeah. Awkward card is awkward. Well. Supreme Verdict. We'll split the difference here slightly. I have another Stomp. Blue, white, white. Colorless. Supreme Verdict. All those triggers. I feel like it's just Bone Crusher like you're saying here. And like, say, hey, deal with this. And I have the Giant here as well. And if they do like removal to bounce it, because that's all they have, then I can just shoot them. And currently, they don't gain that much. Alright, they just go up with Teferi. Maybe they have another just removal. Let's just go for it. I have a feeling they might have another Supreme Verdict here. They have Settle. Oh, they do have Settle. I mean, I guess we'll just let them use the Settle, and then I get another land and I play 2 things out. Or they have zombies. They've decided zombies are the way to go. I have to somehow get 2 more damage across them. I'm gonna block with a lot of zombies, that's fine. Okay. What am I doing here? They respect the Rampager, they did. This won't be on 2, which is nice. I need another Bone Crusher to finish this off. Stomp, play a 3/3. Brawler could have trample. Alright, let's stomp them down to 2 here and we'll play a creature out. I can at least haste this in. Oh, we're so close. Domri can fight something and we can play in a hasty threat as well here. If we have our damage spell, we can get there too. I have a feeling they're going to just have a lot of blockers here or have a... Well, we know they have a settle. Domri +1 was the play there? If we think so. Thinking we're digging one more to find another Bone Crusher Giant. We can still play Domri here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Alright, let's try Domri heal and uptick. Domri would be dead if I played it the previous turn. Look for Stomp. Alright, well, we'll make a 3/2 pass turn. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have to block at least the 3/2 here. So they put this up. This needs 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they have 1, 2, 3. So they have lethal here. They decide not to do lethal, but they could just uptick here and gain life as well. Yeah, we were dead, but they decided to go up here for food instead. They've opted for food. By the way, I respect that they were worried about ghor-clan, even with the fairy here and all. Okay, so they go double down or triple down on Domri here. What's a shame here is that we don't have a way to get through because of the blast zone or because of the lumbering falls. And they have a food now. They're just playing super safe, it looks like. It's a shame that this isn't going to stay around here because of the blast zone. What, they 1, 2, and then they have still 1, 2, 3. Oh well. I've got a good, terrible track record with field decks. We'll take no actions until they do, obviously. It'll be 3 mana to blow up Blast Zone, though. They're just gonna settle us. Interesting choice. This is 12. They can remove something. We'll play to our out here of them just making a mistake, but they've got this food token as well. I think this is the end of the road for us. I think it was still correct to go ahead and continuously attack them because we were just one card away from possibly killing them. Field is stupid and opponent should feel bad. Field's a fine deck. Field's fine. I don't understand why my opponent's not winning the game faster. I'm assuming they're going to pop Blast Zone here. Okay. We have the potential to win here if they're just playing a Blast Zone on their turn. This is 8 damage only. I don't believe they have any pump spells. I think probably the more frustrating thing is they could have won 2 turns ago, and now we have a potential out. Very minor. I'll take the potential out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have enough to cast this. We'll just swing and see what happens. Oh, I can't because of Flash and all the Teferi. Never mind. I can't flash this in. Oh, whatever. It looks like they have blockers anyway. Needed to hard cast it. It looks like they have enough blockers, so then they would know that it was a 5/5 double strike, so then they just throw 5 in front, or 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and put 2 in front of this. What's interesting is if I had ghor-clan here to make 8 damage, it'd be 4, 8, 12, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And then you just pop food. So even if I had 2 ghor-clans, it wouldn't have mattered. Alright, I think we're done with this opponent. They've been able to win for like 3 turns, so 2 or 3 turns, so we're done. There's our stomp. There's our stomps. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. We are Gruul. We want to go fast. Must go fast. But yeah, when we were completely tapped out, they should have just killed us. Grinding quest to play 40 lands. If only a thing. Get over here. This is really annoying. Every game. Well, no lands, so mulligan. Okay, so we have a land here. We don't have red mana. We'll keep this, but we're going to need some red mana. We're going to hope Burning Tree can draw or play into something. So, Steven, you had to kill like 2 or 3 turns before. I don't know if you saw it or not. Mono red aggro? Nope, not quite. We're doing Gruul shenanigans today. Gruul shenanigans. This is nifty. Alright. Yield, yield. Play this. Grow, grow. Make energy. This has nothing scary. In we go. Shenanigans is not legal. So what I need here is I need a red land, and we'll just farm my opponent's life total. First league with the deck. So you had a what was it? You were able to use the blast zone to remove my creature that had 2 converted mana cost, and then just swing with your zombies. Swing with your zombie, you had to activate Lumbering Falls and your Rejuvenated Elf, and it was exacties. I was tapped out, so the play was fairly clean. Fairly clean. Alright, let's swing here. Let's use one of these energy things. Yum, yum, yum. 4, 7, 8, 9. Let's just go for it. We're not here not to. Swing. F6. Don't have removal. And take damage. This is 12 if it were to connect. Rude. Rude. You are a rude person. That's alright. You're at 6. Alright. But yeah, if you can watch the replay, go back, and when you have the ability to use that, and I have 1 blocker, 1 or 2 blockers, I think you can get around my Bone Crusher. O Kings. Dreadbores. Grows my other pelt collector. If you do go watch the replay, Steven, you'll probably see that I'm a little bit frustrated because I am slowly getting tired of playing against field decks. It is getting much tiring. Oh no. Well, I'm not here not to swing, right? F6 because I don't have extra red here. We're making faces. I learned that's a face. They can chump this if they want. Take 3. Doesn't chump. Takes 4, goes to 2. Scary. These times are. It is the pungent. It is. You can do exclamation deck and find the list on TCG or Stream Decker, your choice. It is the list from that tournament. God tier Pioneer or something. Go tier. What was it? God of Pioneer Trial. There you go. There you go. Dreadbore's my creature. We're out of things to do here. There's that second red. I just need a hasty threat. We have them at 2. I sort of wish this deck had just a touch more reach. We would have won a couple games here. Murderous Rider. Burning Tree. Obviously, we're just playing this in. I need a land, or I need Pump Spell, or Hasty Creature, or something here. Fatal Push? Don't have a Fatal Push. You're unbelievable, opponent. Well, they won't attack here. Lifelink. They'll attack. Alright. We gotta somehow get more damage now. Oh, no. Well, do I lose now? Do I lose? What do we think? I got them to 2. I have them to 2, guys, and then this stuff happens. Now they're at 11. No, 9. Math. Oh, why weren't you here, like, 2 turns ago? Alright, well, maybe I'll get to Ember Cleave it, and it'll be a 5/5 double striking, smash them in the face kind of thing. It'll be less because of this, but maybe. Removes, uptick, swing, concede. I don't think I can beat them from this amount. They're 14 and I'm at 6. We'll take our top deck. Oh, they're putting a creature into hand. We had them at 2, guys. Had them at 2. Hey, thank you for the follow. Alright, this one's a Blossoming Defense and Shaper's Sanctuary. Might even be like Lava Coil or Braids or stuff to get some more removal. This is not an Ember Cleave matchup. We were so close. We feel like we can just run into them, and if we just don't have that extra 1/2 damage, we just get wrecked. Alright, so there's the 5 again. Shapers, Blossoming, and Lava Coil. This feels fairly natural to do this switch. I don't know if I want the Abrades because they had a few more little like creatures that were removal. I suppose I have my Bone Crushers. It's probably good enough. Let's do this swap. Yeah, Ember Cleave's not very good against these heavy removal decks. It seems like we need to get around our opponent. And try to avoid all the fatal pushes and shenanigans of that sorts. Go ahead and submit. I don't think I'm going to need these Abrades. I don't want to overload on just anti-creature cards. Okay, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. We can kind of keep up Pelt Collector, Blossoming Defense for a few turns here. So Pelt Collector into Pelt Collector, leave up Blossoming into Voltaic Brawler. Keeping Blossoming Defense up the whole way. Maybe that's too slow, but we'll see. Pelt collector it is. Tap land. Let's go ahead and do the Pelt Collector swing for 1 here. This looks like it might be a little bit slower, but I can play a Voltaic Brawler, and when they like play their black land here, then they just won't know what to hit. Okay. Gets energy. These are going to become 2/2s. Hey Brian, what's up? How's it going? How's it going, Brian? Is this Aetherworks? No, it was like Jund to remove all my creatures. Let's go ahead and attack. We're doing all right. We're doing A-okay. I think we're 1-1, right? 1-1 playing some Smash. Gruul Aggro. I like this one better than Atarka's Red, if I'm all honest here. Atarka's Red was quite different, not quite up my alley here. My ally. How's it going, Brian? We might just be smashing this into like 2 leagues tonight and calling it after that. This is League 1, by the way, so plenty of Gruul to happen. This is a faster deck. 3 mana here. We'll protect something if need be. Because if I get a hasty thing, then we're just hitting for tons of damage. So we'll protect this. Nice. Alright, they do keep their creature here. Play Experiment 1 here. Swing for some damages. We will use our energy here. Go ahead and F6. They go to 9. Let's see if they can get around our onslaught of damage here. Kalitas. Need my lava coil. I did bring it in. We will play until the normal time when we're off, but we're gonna be playing this. I need to reach out to someone that had the donation list. Swing with just this. I'm not gonna play any lands down here. I don't want to share any information. So we put them to 5. I really need something other than my flooding lands here. Servant. It's a lot of energy. Blood Crypt tapped. Kalitas comes in. I would entertain a double block, actually. I'm trying to think if there's a way to just... Okay, so there's a few lines here. One of the lines is smash with everything. They go and block Voltaic with their Kalitas or something, and we shoot it, and then we kill them. Because we remove the creature that Kalitas would be gaining lifelink off of. This assumes no fatal push. We could stomp them, putting them to 3, and then play Bone Crusher. We swing in with everything... 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, so 9, 10, 11. They block one of these. They gain 3 of that back. They'd be back up to 5, and then they would have had to chump. They'd have to chump both. D20, how's it going? Got some slime balls in today. Push kind of hoses us in a few fashions here. The other thing push creates is a zombie. And if push creates a zombie, that gets weird. Math is for blockers. Math is for blockers, and math for attackers is for winners. So what do we have here? Fatal Push. Fatal Push creates another creature. If I Bone Crusher and hit the Servant, removes a Servant from play. They remove a 3/2 from play. If they remove this 3/2, then these would grow. I mean, I think we're pretty close to dying to a Fatal Push. So let's go ahead and go for life here. Play Stomp down, grow things, swing everything. Understanding that we don't get necessarily completely blown out here, but we should be removing a few creatures here when all these grow. And then everything should reasonably trade, and any nice spell off the top here is gas. We'll see though. The fact that they haven't fired this off means that they don't have a Fatal Push, because they would fire this off to get the extra blocker. I would, because that's an easy block here, and then you Fatal Push this and block here with a zombie and block here or something like that. So we're going to do some trading here. Do they still have the Fatal Push? They just played it after blockers. They have an Assassin's Trophy. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, so we do some trading here, and that kind of hoses us. Alright, well. Well. What exactly gave them zombies? Kalidas did when everything traded. We thought we'd be better off since they didn't do anything pre-combat. Or pre-attack, or pre-blockers. I don't know, am I supposed to block this and then they just pump here? I guess not. Just feels like we're in a really bad spot now. I'll just pass here. I feel like mainboard Kalidas was really good against us game one. This is pretty good too. Well then, they took 4 to remove that, but now they have just an onslaught of zombies here. I'm a little surprised that they're not attacking with the zombies, but they're just playing super safe here against our zoo deck, if you will. Eats a zombie here, makes it a 5/16, so 5 goes to 10, and we're at 10. I don't believe I have an out at this point. Especially since my opponent's shocking things in here. Alright, we'll go ahead and play close to our outs here. So maybe our loss there was we attacked in and we should have just waited and had a lot of blockers and waited for a pump spell or to go wider on our opponent. And then willing to like triple block this at any point. So we played against 2 Jund lists so far with this list, which actually feels... Wow. Xenagos. Wow. I don't know what they're playing, but it's like the Jund version of Pioneer almost. That's a thing. Okay. Kalidas to gain life. Collective Brutality to gain life. We're using a version of Dark Confidant here. Well, that's an interesting one. Haven't seen that. All right, let's continue. I'm getting the sense that Embercleave, although nice, is probably not necessary, and I think Domri, Anarch of Bolas could probably go, if I'm really honest. It's an Anthem type effect, but I almost want just another 2-drop or something to give some haste or a hasty creature. Budget Bob. Budget Bob that won't hurt you as much sometimes. It gives the haste. That's fair. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be pulling this one out as much, and I should be just pulling Embercleaves out. Or ghor-clans. Or like 1/1 of something lower. Oh, come over here. Every single game. Alright, we have a 1-drop, we have a 2-drop. Yeah, there's no haste here. We'll keep this. Pellet Collector. Oh no, more energy. More energy. That's a lot of energy. Wrong Domri. You're good, you're good. Alright, Pellet Collector. We have one of the fastest starts we probably can get here. I wonder how many forests there were. There were, what, 10 forests? Feels like there should be... I know they're running so many forests because of the 1-drops that are just green. Wow, okay. Harness Lightning. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, Burning Tree into Zertata. I'm gonna give it a counter here. We're gonna make everything huge. Friendly reminder that Attune with Aether got banned in Standard. It's just because it gives some energy, guys. Just gives some energy. Island for our opponent. Servant of the Conduit. We just ran into this thing. It's a ramp spell. Maybe I get rid of that. I gotta make something fight here. Fight to scoot it out of the way. Let's use Domri. I don't think we've been using Domri properly. Scoot, please. In for 7. I mean, that's pretty good, right? In for 7, and then Embercleave next turn. Win? Might be enough. Uh-oh. Might not be enough. Here we go. I see. Stomp. Up here. Cast Bone Crusher. Hope they attack. Then smack them for lethal. Come at me, Ulamog. Come at me. Yes. Yes. Tap out. Okay. That card's okay. Not great, but okay. We have Nahiri Aetherworks. Smack me, Ulamog. Do it. Smack me. So I just play this and pass the turn, right? Play this out and pass the turn. I have 2 5/4s. Alright. We have lethal if I get a chance to attack. What is this? Stop tapping mana. Just pass the turn. Just stop. Stop. Alright. Puzzle knot. Gains life, right? 3 life. Alright. Gaining so much. Gonna use Aetherworks again. Well, we were almost there, but they're now at 17 life. We were almost there, but they top decked a Puzzle Knot, it looks like. And now they get an Emrakul. I mean, do I even let this happen? Because then they get to see the Embercleave. They just eat both of these creatures here. I think I have to concede, right? We'll concede. I don't want to show them Embercleave here. Land, Gruul Spellbreaker, Pelt Collector. Well, Cinder Vines is kind of interesting. How does Aether Marvel work? How does Marvel Aether works? Marvel Aether works. What's the wording? Is it... What is the wording? Pay, look at top 6 cards. You may cast a card from among them. It works. In comes Cage. Cage seems fine. Cinder Vines is a maybe. I kind of like the Abrade a bit more. Let's take out this Domri. Let's take out an experiment, a couple experiment ones, because we're trying to do the Grafdigger Cage. And a Braid, and then take out... Let's take out one ghor-clan this time. Do I want anything else? I don't think so. We could take one Cinder Vines in as well for, like... something. Not really. It didn't appear to be. I'll take Zertata. It looked like it was mainly just the standard deck. Alright, let's play first. This hand's very weak. It doesn't do anything really for the first couple turns. We probably can do better on the play. This comes into play tapped. This comes into play tapped. We're playing, what, Pelt Collector into Zertata, so 1 damage, or 2 damage for the first turn. Maybe 4. 4 by turn 3. It seems really low. It's mulligan. Darn. That's a shame. Mulligan, no lander. Alright, I've got some stuff going on here. Keep, ditch a land. Ditch ghor-clan. This looks wrong. Looks wrong, but I guess we don't mulligan very well, right? We don't mulligan very well. Yeah, ghor-clan would get around Teferi. You're not casting. It's an ability. What do you mean Cage doesn't work on Marvel? They're casting it. It's just like Collected Company, the wording. Attune. They don't exile it. They're casting it from looking at the top 6 cards of their library, so it's coming from library. This is a good start. It's pretty good considering what we had there. In for 3. Nice. But yeah, Cage should work. Unless I'm missing some wording on Marble. Aether works. It's worded, I believe, exactly like... exactly like Collected Company, right? Another attune here. If I hit a land, I might just, like, slam it down. We'll use this ability. We just took them to 8, and I'll just go ahead and play the Brawler here and pass turn. We might have what looks to be a turn 4 kill here. We'll see, though. Refiner. I think they're dead. D.O.B. D.O.B., guys. D.O.B. Instead of even using this, I'm just going to play the Tata. It's the same effect here. It's the same effect. And then I can save this for face. I don't really know what they're going to do here. This is 4-3, 4-3, so that's 8. Trample. So that'd be 6 if they blocked either of these. Plus 2. All right. That worked very nicely. I mean, maybe I just want Zertata down instead of Embercleave and just, like, run it back. Maybe even ghor-clan. Like, Embercleave seems reasonable in this matchup because they don't have as much removal. Oh, no! Pelt Collector. You kind of want to see if Cage works? It does. Science is not needed for Cage. If it doesn't work, I would report for compensation on the league. I kind of want to keep this. Yeah, Cage works. Unless it's bugged on Moto, Cage should work. Oh, I want to keep this. Because Cage is reasonably good here. I don't think they would expect it either. We'll play it on turn 2. Maybe turn 1. They're not going to expect this, right? You'll take my word for it? Look at the words of Collected Company. Card Collected Company. I think it's like literally the same thing. The only difference is the casting part. But it says looking at the top 6. So that's the key part. It says look at the top 6 cards of your library, where if you look at Marvel, it says look at the top cards of your library. It doesn't say anything about it's going to an exile zone. It's not saying like you're moving them to a different zone. So you're looking at the 6, and if you had the library, you kind of like peek and they stay connected to the library. And then you're, if you will, flicking one out to cast it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and lead with a Pelt Collector. I know I said Cage, but I want to do Pelt Collector. Like, the fact that they're still quote-unquote attached to the library, that's what makes it so that Cage works here. Oh. The stack is a completely different location compared to what we're talking about. Regardless of whichever one, this one says creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. You're casting it from the library. Like, the second clause prevents it, so it doesn't even make it to the stack. So they can't enter, and you can't cast. Well, I'm glad I have this Abrade. Maybe I'll hit a red spell. Red mana. Nope. Alright, so how many color Thopters are we going to have to beat? Yeah, it's the fact that it's connected to the library and it's an action coming from the library. It's not coming from hand. If it said, like, look at the top 6, put into hand, then cast card from hand, then cast a creature from hand, totally different and wouldn't work for Cage. It's a bit like Cage doesn't work on living end, because it's not coming from library. You go to an exile zone, and then from the exile zone you come in. So if your graveyard's here, you're disassociating from that zone and going to another zone, from which then you're saying put into play. And so when Cage checks, it goes, well, you're not coming from graveyard, you're coming from exile, you're good to go. Can I have a red land? Also, I shouldn't have played that forest. What I should have done is held it in case I get game trail. Because if I get game trail, it comes into play tapped. You could consider that a minor punt, if you would want to. Depends on how much you want to hurt my little soul here. Watch, this is gonna be cool. Poof, nothing. Ta-da! Ta-da! A 2. Now they're gonna try to get energy really quick, so I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Everyone point and laugh at opponent. We're gonna definitely remove this though, because this can make like lots of Thopters, and I don't want that. So deal 3 damage here and pass turn. I don't care about this card at all. This card may stay here for forever now. Alright, what are we playing first? Be nice for... Ooh. Alright, first up... I don't know, we could get like... I mean, I can just get like a 4-3 into play. Get a 4-4. Let's be... I want to be mana efficient here. I kind of just want to play Bone Crusher, honestly. I guess Voltaic isn't too bad. I'll play Voltaic. It's similar in capacity here. I'll keep F16 through my opponent's turns here. So long as I don't have red here. Okay. Let's go ahead and move to combat here. We'll see if we need to do anything with preventing. The answer is no, it looks like. What we'll actually do here is we're just going to hold a Braid and Bone Crusher open. I think we have a lot more time in this game than we normally do. 4, 5, 6, 7. See if they want to put something on this. This is fine so far. I can use the Bone Crusher Giant here. Still. Attacks for 2 here. That's fine. They decide not to here. Alright. Let's just go upstairs with this. I'm just double checking when this counter gets placed on here. They can put a few counters if they'd like to. I'm not worried about that at the moment. This does not have trample. We'll go ahead and play a Bone Crusher and pass turn. If I feel like they can put enough on here, I'll block, but if not, we have an extra blocker now. The fact that I have only 1 red mana is rather surprising. Puzzle Knot here. Alright, so they decide not to do anything here, which is fine. There's a land, which is nice. So I can do up to 5 here against this. How many can he put on here? He can put 5 counters. Let's swing. 6 counters. Is Stomp plus Rush lethal? Not really because of this puzzle knot over here. Let's see if they want to do some trading here. That's fine. I'll trade this. I'll still trade this. And we'll go ahead and Blood Rush now. So they're going to have to burn everything into this, and that's fine. They're going to use Puzzle Knot here and grow higher here, and then they can... Or... They're good to trade here now. And they're... Basically, they're looking at this as they're going to come out on top here. They'd have to do this one more time. They choose not to, which is fine. Let's go ahead. I kind of just want to abrade this now. Like abrade and then just get in for a lot of dudes. Just in case they have some way to get rid of my cage. I think that's the safest play here. I can swing with 2 hasty dudes here and they have 1 card in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 cards away from Ulamog. Alright. Hasty dude. Hasty dude. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we'll just punch in here and pass turn. Bone Crusher Giant can go face at end step, and we're presenting lethal. This deck would benefit from the new fetch land making more energy. Yeah, the energy guy is kind of interesting. The Brawler, it's kind of an interesting card. We kind of shut them down with the cage though, so that was good. 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Not bad. You're saying their deck or our deck? I mean, this guy has been pretty good, and I kind of just want 1 extra energy. Realistically, I kind of really want the Aether Hub for some reason, but I understand it won't work very well because everything is like multi-pipped. Still working on the Energy Fog deck. Nice. All right, we've got this one to go, and then I don't know what we're going to be doing. Maybe we'll play another one from the top 8, or maybe we'll just run this one back. If you're curious what top 8s there were in this tournament, here they are. If that curiosity is there. We were thinking about playing Spirits, but this Gruul Aggro list is pretty sweet too. I know we're on the cusp of maybe just only going 3-2, but it's been fun. Come over here. All right. Let's play first. That's what we do. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Yes, please. It's a pretty good curve. Pretty good. Mulls to 6 our opponent. Plus we have Blood Rush. I think this is a pretty good one. And this will refuel our hand, hopefully. See if it plays out like that. Opponent's at 5. Stopping up on her upkeep. Gotta have some actions. Game 1. Gotta prevent you from playing Magic. Right. Experiment 1, pass the turn. F6 on their turn, no actions. I wonder, having streamed for a little while, I wonder what it would be like. Oh no, it's Lovestruck Beast. I wonder what it would be like to have a radio show where they play and commentate, kind of like if you were to watch or listen to baseball on the radio. I wonder what it'd be like. Be interesting, I think. All right, so I think we want to get in damage, but I also don't mind just upping this and Going from there. Let's up. Because they can chump block here. Then we can get a Domri and fight this. That way this doesn't attack us. Maybe. I don't know. This guy's cool. I'd play a list with Lovestruck Beast and some humans and stuff. Ooh, a stomp. Alright, they stomped us. What rudeness they are. The Eldrazi ramp deck is making you drool? We could look at that one next. Brawler. So I wonder if I'm supposed to play Domri here, fight and swing, because it's only one human. I kind of like that play, and then next turn I can Voltaic Brawler and ramp in. Let's try it. Let's get Domri doing some stuff here. Fighty, fighty. Scoot over. Swing past turn. They've got to hit their third land anyway, and they'd mulled down a little bit. We'll see what happens. They do have it. They're going to play the Beast. Okay, let's uptick this. Ooh. Ooh. It's a nice card. Go ahead and swing in here. A block here is a nice thing. Take damage. And we're actually going to go ahead and get Voltaic Brawler out here and prep it for next turn. That was sweet. We have 2 3 2s, 3 3s, 3 2s, 2 3s, 7 7s. All right. Oh! Oh! Burning Tree. Let's stomp them. And we'll leave up ghor-clan here. Swing for damage. Get this one up to 4-3. They'll block this one. Oh, baby. Take damage. Pow. Down to 4. Pow, pow, pow. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I am the Gruul monster. Draw that card up, tick with Domri. Nice. That was good. All right, Embercleave seems reasonable in this matchup. I could see an Abrade because some of their stuff's a little bit bigger to kill. Otherwise, meat and eggs. What's up, Pike? I mean, the fighting's reasonable. Making creatures bigger has been reasonable. Just like an experiment one out for an Abrade and one Embercleave out for an Abrade and just run it back. Yeah, that's probably fine. We eat munchies. So, O-King, you're liking that Eldrazi ramp? Does anybody else have any other opinions on the lists? Because we could... we'll see. Maybe we can play just Q games for the rest of the night. Alright, no turn 1 play, but I like this hand. A little more aggro mid-rangey. My opponent's also mulled down to 5. Probably not good for them. I like Domri. I think he's a reasonably good 3-mana walker. I appreciate the things that Domri does. Forest revealed. And the big 1/1. I only want an Ensoul Food token in this format. This is Scavenging Ooze. Luckily we can get rid of that. We'll probably do that before we lose creatures. My opponent's sitting here with 2 cards remaining and a Lovestruck Beast over here. This forest was revealed to us. So we will do burning into a stomp here and pass turn. We might be able to just keep Lovestruck Beast back for a little while. They do have their land. Interesting enough, this deck doesn't have any root brown crags. I'm wondering if that's a mistake or not. Alright, fun play here. We're gonna Domri here. We're actually gonna make this fight here. And we're gonna pass the turn. We're gonna do this with the idea that we get a more explosive next turn. Being able to play 2, 3 things or whatever. If they have something here that's a 1/1, this gets to attack. Looks like they might just fight back here. And they do so, but they don't get to attack here. So that's nice. Alright, up for mana. Make just red looks fine. So here, I think we're just going to play Spellbreaker, +1/+1 counter, and we'll play this dude out. Get that energy going, pass the turn. So this Domri goes a little bit deeper than what our Domri is doing. But they can't attack right now, so maybe I'll get more value. They whiff? They whiffed. Scavenging Ooze. Can eat 2 things. That's pretty good. Okay. I could make this fight this. Let's add mana, get a Voltaic out. And probably just swing with everything here. And I'm going to swing all at them. Right? We'll pump this to a 5/3. That way both trade with this beast. Currently, they're down to 1 card here. And if they try to do some weird chump blocking or whatever, we can get them. Here, we're going to go ahead and rampage. We'll save our creature here. Seems fine to do. Could have taken care of their Domri, but I'm feeling pretty happy here. Scavenging Ooze is going to be a large boy at some point here. But if they don't go after Domri or if we're doing some chump blocking, might be able to do something interesting. The other thing we could have done is instead of doing the uptick, we could have attacked, rampaged, and then down ticked here to eat the ooze with ease. Now they get to eat 2 more things and make this a 6/6. Maybe ooze is a problem card for us. Who knows? Who knows? Fights. Okay, so then they get in with a Domri here. I don't think they want to do that, right? I just get back for 10? Alright. They obviously can gain a few more points of life here. Oh, it's less now because of the Domri Anthem. Okay. So here, we attack Domri, we attack them. We go ahead and use energy. And we go ahead and clear this off. Nice. Now they're at 10. We have 2 Bone Crushers coming. They have no cards. Drew 1. Feeling pretty good, guys. Getting the 3/2. Nice. Heck yeah. 3/2 with a little bit of Gruul Aggro from the tournaments across the Pacific. Yeah, I like this. I think with a little more practice and a little more sequencing, knowing exactly what to do for sideboard for a few of those matchups, I think we could have maybe snagged one more of those matches, possibly. Probably maybe our first or the third, both of which were against kind of a Jund-ish matchup. Although Kalida's main deck against this list is probably pretty painful.